This is pulled pork over rice with and without gravy. We're going to need 1 white onion, ginger, 2 bell peppers, and garlic. Usually there's a layer of fat on one side of the pork shoulder, and we're just going to cut off as much of that as possible. This isn't needed, but I am going to cut this up a little bit just to make it fit in my pot. Now I'll add my pork shoulder to a pot, and I'll pour in some beef broth. As I'm doing this, I realize that my pot is way too small, and I really didn't feel like switching everything over to another pot, so I just put everything in this pot, and then I ended up having to switch it over at the end anyways. For my seasonings, I'll use garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, turmeric, black pepper, oregano, and salt. So I'll add my veggies in. And actually, I am going to add some chili powder. So as you can see, I've switched to the pot. It's actually not that big either, but just big enough. This is like the biggest pot I have. First I started on high heat and brought the pot to a boil, and once it was boiling, I put it on low. That way it'll slow cook, which by the way is going to take hours and hours and hours. Basically, you'll just have to keep checking on it to see if your liquid is getting low, and then add in more beef broth or some water. And so I flipped my hunk of meat over, which is something you won't really have to do if your pot is big enough, but as you can see, I'm not working with a lot of space in this pot. Okay, so here I'm going to add in some rosemary and thyme. It's been a little while, so I'm removing these. After several hours of slow cooking this, the meat finally fell off the bone, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the bone. And I'm just going to pull this meat apart or break it down. So I'll add a bag of mixed veggies, and it won't take long for these to cook. Alright, let's make our bowl. So you can eat it like this in a bowl over some rice. Or you can have it with gravy, which is what I'll show you in just a bit. So I set the meat in the fridge for a little bit, and you can see all the fat sitting on the top. You'll notice it because it'll be thick and white. I went ahead and scraped all that off, added some more beef broth to the pot, and I'm just going to bring it to a boil. What I'm adding here is a cornstarch slurry. This is literally just water and cornstarch. I'll pour this into the pot, and it'll create a smooth and thick gravy. So just stir it until it thickens up. This is actually my favorite way to eat this. And just like before, we'll have it over some rice. Anyways, this dish takes a while to cook, but it's worth it. I hope you guys give it a try. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.